If you guys can hear me, say hi. I'm really excited to be here with all of you. Hi Anna, hi Claire, hi guys. Where's everybody tuning in from? I'm so excited that you guys are here. It's been so long since I have been live in this way and teaching a live class. So I am like totally psyched that you guys have shown up. Hi Melissa, hi Tammy, hi Tanya, hi Bray. Oh my goodness. Hi, Canadians. I love you. Colorado, that's amazing. Hi, guys. How are you doing today? I need you guys to have your notebooks and your pens and your attention because I am about to drop some amazing know-how on you. And Montana, Erin, hi Diana, British Columbia, that's amazing. You guys, there's going to be some incredible Massachusetts. Wow, you guys, there's so many different places. Utah, New England, oh my goodness. Amber, hi, Amy, oh my goodness, you guys, I'm so excited. Listen, I'm going to start sharing my screen because there's so much that I want to go through and there's so many things that I want to tell you that we like literally cannot wait because I have to like squeeze all of this in. I want you guys to, hi Morgan, I want you guys to pull out your notebooks because there's going to be so much stuff that I'm going to be teaching you. So I'm going to be sharing my screen and we can get started. Okay, let's go. Okay, guys, so I won't be able to see the chat when I am actually sharing my screen, but my wonderful friend, Jules, is actually here with us today, and Jules is going to be collecting any questions or anything that you have for me from you, and she's in the chat. So if you want to say anything, if you want to ask a question, if you have anything at all that you need to ask me, then please do a hashtag question and Jules will definitely get that to me. I have so much to get through. I have so many things to teach you, so many things to say to you that I just really want to get started, get through it, make sure that you guys are getting like a consistent flow of the presentation that I'm about to show you. So without further ado, let's get started. I know there's some new people here and some people that don't know me. So for those of you who don't, I'm Eva Kalvig. I'm a Fortune 500 marketing exec who turned fuck the box full-time entrepreneur. I'm a no bullshit business coach, and I help women fuck the fear, show up fears, and cash in on their social media content. I have literally cussed my way to 2 consecutive 6-figure years against all expert advice, okay? And I'm also a mom to a 2-year-old boy, a wife to an experimental scientist, and I am totally obsessed with changing my hair color. And a fun fact, there are actually 3 fucks on the first slide of this presentation already, which is totally against expert advice. So what are you doing here? Before we start, please turn off your phone, close the tabs, get rid of distractions, because there's so many things that I'm going to say here. Like, I treat this stuff like a paid training. So when I show up here and I prepare this, and I've been spending a lot of time preparing this, I treat this like it was a paid training. I treat you guys like you are my clients, and I really want you to get the most value out of this. So grab a pen and a notebook, and you want to take notes because there's so many things that I want to teach you based on the last 2 years of me gathering like data and know-how on how I have been showing up and making money from social media and what I've learned and how that has helped me move my business forward and grow it 50% every single fucking year. Okay. So if you have questions or you want to connect again during or after the webinar, please use the hashtag questions so Jules can see that you have questions and we can get to them at the end. Okay. So I want you to tell me in the chat. Let's start with this, right? Have you ever literally wanted to straight out ask people on Facebook or Instagram, why the fuck aren't you liking my stuff? Or why are you not buying Sharon? Have you ever felt like people are just not listening to you? Like, no matter what you do and no matter what you say, they just don't pay attention. And they're not willing to pay you, and you don't know why. Okay, I'm going to hop on over to the chat, and I want to see, you have, oh my goodness, yes, right, okay, so like totally, right? Or why are you even following me? I've been there. Absolutely, guys. Like, this is something that so many entrepreneurs deal with. So does this sound like you? Because you've been doing the things, right? You've been following the rule book, the strategies that you've been taught, but you don't want to do that anymore. You don't want to cry on a Facebook Live. You don't want to post whimsical selfies, and you don't want to be caught dead laughing at a golden stapler on a brand photo shoot, right? But you're scared that if you change something, even though the stuff you're doing is not exactly working most of the time, that if you stand out, you stand up, you speak out, you say what you really want to, it will kill your business and nobody will ever work with you again. Because you're quite on the opposite of the gold stapler and the polka dots and the rose gold. And you're so afraid that if you let the fox fly and if you actually unravel who you are fully and completely, the clients and the people will go away, right? And you want consistent sales, but you're done. You're done hunting in Facebook groups. You're done giving out tens of free calls a week. You're done convincing people to hire you. And you're done spending your days following up, networking, connecting, being fake social, and hoping something will magically come out of this chit chat as you try to be excited when another happy clappy coach tells you about her new yoni egg. And this is a fucking true story, guys. Like, I'm not even kidding you, right? You need a sustainable way for clients to find you and pay you without you having to put on a performance like you're in a motherfucking circus trying to convince them why they should pick you, because you're so over it. You're so over feeling like you're on a casting for a modeling agency, except it's all coaches and everybody's saying, pick me, because it does not feel good, right? And you've tried posting and you've gone live a few times and you've made pretty graphics, but nothing has really worked. And you're having a hard time being consistent because if it doesn't work and nobody's really getting it and nobody's really commenting and nobody's really saying anything to you and nobody's sharing and nobody's inboxing you, you don't really fucking feel like doing it because you're not getting validation. And a lot of people say like, well, you don't need outside validation. Well, fuck me, yes, we do. Of course we need outside validation. Of course people want to be validated. Of course people want to hear that they're doing great. Of course we want people to comment. Of course we want people to share our shit. But it's like people don't really see you. No matter what you say or how you say it, it just never gets the traction you hoped for, never mind the sales. And it's gut-wrenching and it makes you feel like shit, right? And you wish you could just get paid to show up and be your damn fucking self, to only say and sell the shit that makes your soul sing, to never have to sacrifice what you love and stand for, believe in, desire in order to make money, more than enough money whenever the fuck you want the money, right? You wish that that could be possible. And that's what I'm going to try and get across to your lovely, beautiful brains today. Right? I want to make this easier for you guys because I know all too well what that feels like. So I'm going to help you quit the bullshit, understand your people, implement effective marketing strategy, and make some motherfucking money on social media. Okay? So we're going to bust through the story you tell yourself about what it takes to get visible and grow a big audience, why it's keeping you small, and how to upgrade your mindset for big results. Okay, we're going to do the number one reason why you're not getting engagements. We're going to talk about why the fucking Sharons are not buying and following and sharing and commenting. And if there's a Sharon in the chat, I'm really sorry, Sharon. I really, really don't mean it. We're going to talk about how to fix your content and blow up your comments. We're going to talk about the top mistake behind why you're not filling your programs. And we're going to talk about the game changer two-step client attraction formula. It's not really like a super duper formula, but it is like a two-step framework that really works in terms of getting people to understand that a program is for them and getting them to actually opt into what you're selling. We're going to talk about the number one myth about selling on social media that has been keeping you stuck, I guarantee you, below the 5-figure month mark, and the secret sauce that will help you boost your income quickly when you put it to work, okay? And then number 5, we're going to go into the one sales content strategy that you're scared to use that makes me And I have fucking proof in the pudding, guys. I actually took screenshots from my SAM card to show you that this really fucking works and it's really simple. $2,000-$3,000 effortlessly in a couple of days, and how to incorporate this into your business now. Like, you go tomorrow and you fucking do this and you make money. Okay? So before we dig in, I want to share my story with you quickly. This is not going to be a life story. You're not going to hear about my great grandfather, but I want to show you why you should even fucking listen to me, and why I'm the person that, you know, is capable of teaching you and actually, you know, telling you how to fuck to do this. And why I'm different, because, you know, a lot of people teach this stuff. Like, why listen to me? So I wasn't born with an engaged audience, right? And in fact, for the first 4 years in my business, I didn't have an audience. And there's proof of that too. I actually have a screenshot of a very ridiculous post that I did, and you will see that I was really bad at content once. So my entire service-based business relied on me catching a client inside of a Facebook group, and soon enough, referrals. And in fact, Jules, who's here with us today, she is one of the best friends I have ever had in my entire life, and I fucking love the woman to bits, was my first client. And I think I found her in a Facebook group, and she was the first person who ever gave me a chance online. And we've known each other for a very long time. So that's a fun fact. On my first day back from my 4-week mat leave, 4 weeks, super long mat leave, my biggest client, one that I've been with for 2 years, cut more than 50% of my retainer. So I came back, I was tired, I was sore, I had a colicky infant. I found out that I can't make my bills. And I was devastated. And this photo has significance because when I took this photo, I found out. And I decided that one day, and this may sound cheesy, I'm not a very cheesy person, but this is important, because when I took this photo, and this was in 2018, I decided that there's going to be a day in my life when I'm going to be fucking telling this story. And I sent this photo to a lot of my clients who are at a very tough moment in their business, because I decided that I'm going to tell this fucking story from hindsight. I'm going to be like, this was a very bad day in my life, but I made it fucking work. Because on this day, I had postpartum depression. I was so fucking exhausted. I wasn't sleeping. My son was waking up every 3 hours. I couldn't breastfeed. My C-section scar was hurting like a motherfucker. I was in a very, very bad place emotionally and physically, and just, you know, I was a new mom and I was a breadwinner, and, you know, my husband was still doing his PhD degree in physics, and you know, he was trying to build a scientific career, and everything was depending on the business. And this client just decided one day, after not having me in her business for 4 weeks, that she, you know, she could do things herself. So like, she just cut it off on the first day. And that meant for me that I can't pay my bills. It meant for me that I'm short on money. It meant for me that I have a baby that's 4 weeks old, and postpartum depression that's crippling, and a husband that's working hard on his scientific career. And I don't know what I'm doing. But I took this photo, and I promised myself on that fucking day that I will never, ever be in that situation again, when somebody else decides how much money I'm making, and somebody else decides the fate of my family. And that's why this photo's here today, because you might not see it, but I was in a very low point in my life. And Jules was very supportive of me back then. And I want to thank her for that too, because she was amazing. So I had no audience. Nobody knew who the fuck I was. I had no following. And my biggest client just cut my paycheck in half. And that was my fuck this shit moment, right? I knew I had to build my own presence, my own audience, my own brand, and my own legacy, because like, my business run on referrals. Like, I couldn't just go and sell an offer because there was nobody to sell to. I couldn't just go into a Facebook group and be like, please somebody buy for me, because like, I hated it and it was just impossible. So I strapped my son, who you can see here, a 4-week-old little baby boy. I strapped him onto me. And these photos, guys, like, I might be a fucking crazy bitch, but like, I took these photos because I knew that one day I will be telling this fucking story, because I promised myself I will never be in that position again. And I took these photos to make sure that I remember, because it's not lost on me. I'm a 6-figure business owner right now, but it's not lost on me where I came from and what it took. And I remember, and I feel, and I walk with women every single day who go through this shit. I remember what it's like, and it's not lost on me what it takes, right? So I took this photo to remember. And there's another one over here, just to like see the laptop, like the baby sleeping. And that's how I worked. I didn't have childcare. My husband was working hard, you know, writing his thesis. And you can see in the background, there's, I think, a Coke, because I drank a lot of Coca-Cola because I was like, ugh, so tired. Wasn't sleeping because, you know, he was a colicky newborn. Like, I was never sleeping. I still don't fucking sleep. He's 2.5 years old now. This is how I worked. And I looked at my empty Facebook feed, and with 600 friends, of which 600 were people I either worked with or people unrelated to the entrepreneur space. And I was scared, guys. I was like, where the fuck do I even start? What do I do? What do I say? Like, how does this fucking work? Like, how do I suddenly get a bunch of people to fucking buy from me from a Facebook feed? Right? It was just so surreal. And like, I had no idea what to say. And this was for funsies. Like, my son was crying, and I was so tired, and I look like shit. But like, I mean, this is real life. This is what happened. Like, I didn't know what to say. I didn't know what I wanted to do. I didn't know what I wanted to sell. I had no idea who I wanted to be, even though I was already, like, I was an OBM. I was running a digital marketing agency. My biggest client had me create a digital marketing agency from scratch. I was running it. I hired the entire team. I trained the team. I managed the team. I was getting on sales calls with prospective clients. I was coaching the clients, strategizing with the clients. I was responsible for multiple launches a month, up to 6-7 live launches with big 6-figure or 7-figure clients. I knew this stuff, but I couldn't figure it out for me. I knew this stuff for other people. I could do it for other people, but I didn't know it for me. I couldn't figure it out. It was a nightmare. And at the same time, I mean, those of you who are mothers, I had a severe case of mom brain, because this child was a child. He was an infant. He was crying. He wanted me all the time. I wore him on me in a wrap all the time. Right? So it was pretty challenging. And I've been running a successful business for 4 years because I had a successful business. I was making about $50,000 a year at that point, working with 6- and 7-figure entrepreneurs as the right-hand woman. And I had experience, and I knew the ins and outs of it all, but I was afraid to now show up because I was behind the scenes. I felt like nobody would give a fuck. Like, who was I? I had zero street cred. And get ready now. Get ready to see how bad I was at content. I didn't have a following. I didn't have a Facebook group. I was nobody. Who would ever hire me? Right? Guys, come on, take a look. When I say zero street cred, I mean like zero. This is a post from June 23rd, 2017, and it says, "Happy Friday to all my beautiful people, and here's an 11-day-old bunny. How awesome is this?" And the only person who likes it, Jules. And there's one comment. It's also probably Jules. This is the kind of fucking content that I used to post, in case you're wondering. This is how bad I was. I had no street cred, no following, no audience, no clue. I knew nothing. For me, because I did it great for other people, but for me, 11-day-old bunny. This is me, a mother, and no, I wasn't a mom then. Entrepreneur, nevertheless. Yeah, right? So I scrambled my way through it at first. You can see on the right, there's an example of a post, and this is me scrambling. Can you imagine me sweary, me in a shirt with tigers, doing a photo with fucking tulips? This is me trying to be somebody else. And this fucking, you can either long for it or leap for it. You always get to choose your power, or choose or claim your power. 3 comments. My husband, of course, liking it. not a lot of engagement. You can either go through it or grow through it. Like, what the fuck? Who was this bitch? Like, I'm not that person. This was me trying to emulate somebody I wasn't. This is me trying to pretend like I am this like ascended being and this like amazing fucking like, I don't know what. I scrambled a lot. I tried it the polite way. I tried it the socially acceptable way. I didn't swear my copy or my lives. Nobody came. Nobody commented. I got pity likes from my mastermind sisters and friends, but nothing moved. Like literally weeks and weeks and weeks went by. Crickets kept chirping on that fucking Facebook feed until one day I got pissed. I was done. I was done with the tulips. There's a lot of these photos with like tulips and like some whimsical shit. And it wasn't me. And I was sick. I was sick of it. Time was passing and I was done. So I decided to just fucking post something that was like me, right? And this is what happened. And this is the post. This is the post that turned everything around. And I went back yesterday through my feed, switched Facebook to classic view, and found it for you guys. Want to show up authentically, attract the right people, stop giving a fuck. Pleasing judgmental Janet won't grow your business. And it's got over 100 reactions and 71 comments, and my shit blew the fuck up. And in fact, the two ladies you see on here, Shannon and Marina, are both my clients currently as well. And this was in 2019, in May 2019. They're both my clients right now, and they've bought multiple things from me. This post changed everything. Judgmental Janet became an icon of my brand. And this was actually me writing to me, trying to remind myself, like, bitch, what are you doing? Stop it. Start showing up like you mean it, like you're you, not like you're somebody else. And this invalidated my biggest fear, that being my true self would kill my chance to get visible on social media. Because quite on the contrary, it was the key to getting visible and growing my audience. And you can see another post. There's time for woo and there's time for work, right? Those crystals in your brow won't manifest a 10K month on their own. Get your ass in gear. And where manifesting is such a big thing online, right? And I'm saying like, bitch, but like it won't do the job unless you're actually working for it. And there's over 100 reactions. There's 2 shares. There's 34 comments. Like, ever since that post, I realized that I have to dial up what I'm doing to get the traction that I want. And every next post from then on kept blowing up with comments and engagement. My inbox blew up with messages from women who love my content. They were asking for more. They were thanking me for being me. And moreover, they wanted to give me money. I was floored. So you can see another post, like when I wrote, like, there's clearly a thirst for unsweetened truth bombs in our cozy online coaching community. This post has 121 comments, right? Tammy's also one of my clients currently as well. These women, when they found me, they stuck around. Not only did they stick around, these women have bought multiple offers. Because when you show up as you, in a way that like there's zero doubts this is authentic, people will go fucking apeshit for you. The kind of trust that this builds and the kind of relationship it builds, your clients are ride or dies. So I found some screenshots of inbox messages that have confirmed to me how much people crave this, especially in the coaching industry where you have all the picket fence shit all over the place, right? I want to say I love you already. I know that's weird, but I have been Facebook stalking you. I just wanted to be upfront and honest. Could we have a consultation? I want to talk. You need to tell me more about your coaching. I'm really loving your content and I need to be more like you. Like, these are messages that I get all the time. I don't know how we've never talked about you, but you're showing up on my feed and I want to say I love your energy. You're hilarious. I have a feeling this is just the beginning for you. Come on my podcast. Your messages are brilliant. So much truth that I can't stop laughing. I love that you're keeping it real. people were coming out the woodwork, literally, can you send me info on your pricing? Do you do 120? Guys, I wasn't selling anything because I didn't know what the fuck I wanted to sell. I did not know what I want. At that point in May, I didn't know what I was selling. I wasn't selling anything. I was just building my audience. I had no fucking clue. I didn't have a product. I didn't have a course. I didn't have a website. I didn't have anything. I had this idea that I wanted to be seen, and I just wanted to just wanted to talk. I just wanted to tell my truth. As ridiculous as that may sound, that's what I wanted to do. And my coach told me, why don't you just sell a course on visibility? People probably want to know how you got visible. And I'm like, okay. And then a month later, I sold a course on visibility and sold out. I didn't have anything, right? I just did the things that felt good to me. And that does not sound like a legit strategy, but I literally played it by ear. And I learned a system along the way. I love your profile. How can I arrange a session, right? So like, there's lots and lots of confirmation here. I finally felt like I was enough, that I didn't have to pretend, that I didn't have to try to be somebody else, right? That I could be me, and people loved it. And they found me when I dialed up my crazy. That's important. They found me when I finally showed up as me. No filters. And today, I've hit my second six-figure year in business by going absolutely mad on the crazy meter, because what you see on the right is the kind of memes I create now with me as a classical painting of, I think this is the Virgin Mary, saying things like coaches on a live when they about to share the secret to 5K in 5 days. Like, this is what I do. This is the kind of shit I pull now. And people love it. They fucking are obsessed with it. The kind of shares this gets, it's incredible. So what I'm trying to tell you is that you need to understand that the more you sink into who you are, and the more you understand that you are the magical formula, the more you're going to get what it really takes to build the business that you want. Because I mean, guys, come on, look at that. I mean, for fuck's sake, like, this is the kind of stuff that I do, right? So I'm not the only one. This is not just me, right? My client Teresa, who's a mom of two, she made it happen, and she paid off her credit fucking card debt. So Teresa never thought she could have a business, right? Talking about orgasms and clits and blowjobs. So like taboo stuff, right? Female pleasure. But she actually did, and she made a lot of money from it. More and more every single week. There's a testimony from her right here. And she went from somebody who couldn't make money for a whole year doing fitness coaching, when she finally decided, like, fuck it, I want to be an intimacy coach for women. She didn't make a single dollar in January, and she's finally making money. And then she came back to say she actually paid off her credit card. And now she moved to Florida because she could fucking afford it, because she wanted to live in the Sunshine State, right? This is not just me. This works for everybody, right? This works for everybody who decides to put it to work. So I want you to imagine that feeling when you put an offer out on social media and you see the sales rolling in because you have an audience ready to buy from you at any given moment, right? Like, I want you to imagine the calm and the security. You know that no matter what, there's a bunch of people who are so obsessed with you, who fucking love what you put out there, who share your stuff, who are like, oh my God, I have to refresh the page because she's going live. That when you actually sell something, like, this is what my Sam card history looks like. Like, there's sales rolling and rolling and rolling. When I'm selling something, sales come in. I don't worry about not making money anymore. Like, I used to freak out about that all the time. I don't worry about that anymore, because my audience is my insurance policy. The people in my audience are my insurance policy. I nurture them every fucking day, unless I have COVID, then I don't nurture them because I'm fucking sick. But that happened once. But like, I show up, I write great content, I teach, I inspire, I motivate, I call them on their bullshit, I make them laugh. And that pays out. It's a give and take. It's a beautiful thing. And it makes me feel like, you know what? I get to make money whenever the fuck I want to. I get to create amazing offers and serve my people. It's a beautiful give and take relationship. Everybody's happy, everybody's good. And it's the best feeling in the world because nobody gets to cut my fucking paycheck in half. I decide how much money I make. I decide when I make it. I decide what the fuck I want to do. Nobody gets to tell me. Nobody gets to control it. Nobody gets to decide for me. And I want you to imagine what that would fucking do for you and your business, for your family, if you could just cut the ties to anything and anybody that controls how much money you make right now, and you could have that freedom. So where the fuck do you start? Let's start with the story you're telling yourself, because I think that's the place that we need to start. Okay? Most women tell themselves they need to change in order to get visible and grow a big audience. And that is a big motherfucking lie from the devil. Okay? The only way they're going to see you is when they see you. Let that sink in. The only way they're going to see you is when they see you. And when you try to be somebody else, when you try to be polite, when you try to tone it down, when you try to water it down, when you're trying to be acceptable, when you're scared of being judged, when you're scared of being criticized, when you're scared that somebody's going to block you or call you out or call you tone deaf or cancel you, which is quite popular and ridiculous. Especially in 2020, you're holding back the very magic that is going to make you motherfucking money. I think there's no other way that I could say this more clearly than to show you a meme of me as Virgin Mary. I'm a fucking mother. I have had sex. And people fucking love it so much. Like, some people have found me through these memes because people share them and they're like, I want to work with you because you're so fucking crazy. I can't believe like you're so out there with this stuff. I want to be as expansive with my energy. Like, I want to be in your energy because I can't believe how it's possible you're making money doing this. And I want to tell you that when you release the Kraken, when you release the utmost you-ness, that's when things work. That's when it comes together. That's when you get to make the money. When you release the shoulds and the, oh, I shouldn't. Oh my God, what are people? Fuck the people. Fuck the people. Are they paying your bills? Are they fucking spending nights thinking about how they're going to pay the mortgage? Are they worrying about your kids? Are they worrying about your husband, partner, wife? Are they fucking staying up late at night working on your business? Are they crying themselves to sleep because a fucking Facebook post didn't go viral? Like, are they doing that? No. So fuck them sideways. Doesn't matter. You matter. Your story matters. Who you are matters. And that is the magical formula. Okay? The first step to creating visibility and growing a cult following that is obsessed with every piece of content that you create and every program you sell is dialing up who the fuck you are, what you stand for, and what you came here to do. That is non-negotiable. If you can't do that, then you will not be successful. Full stop. You need to sink into who you are. And let me tell you why. Because when people come and, question you, when people come and say like, that's not true. That's not true. When you are standing in your power and when you are standing in your truth and when you are standing in your conviction and somebody tells you that's not true, then you're like, but that is my truth. That is my lived experience. And it is laughable to me that you're saying it's not true because I have lived it and breathed it and I believe it. And bitch, I don't care what you think. The confidence level that comes with embodying who the fuck you are. Nobody can tell you that what you think and believe and have lived through is wrong because you have lived it. You have breathed it. You have gone through it with your own fucking 2 feet. Nobody can tell you that is wrong. Nobody can tell you that it's not right. Nobody can tell you that it's something that it doesn't make any sense. If it doesn't make any sense for you, that's great. You can leave. The door is right there. The level of confidence and empowerment that comes with that is going to shine through your content. It's going to shine through your Facebook Lives, your webinars, your emails. People are going to see you radiating this new kind of energy like, whoo, she is not to be fucked with. She is not to be fucked. She knows who she is. She's a leader, and people want to work with leaders. People want to be surrounded by leaders. People want to be in the energy of leaders who are strong and who are confident and who are not moved by petty little shit. You have to dial it up, because when you dial it up, you become magnetic. It's just a fucking fact. So I want you to tell me in the chat right now, and first thought matters, guys. If you had guaranteed success and I told you that you could post anything, say anything, talk about anything, sell anything, and make guaranteed 100,000 or more a year, what would you say and sell? First thought matters. I don't want you to think about it. I just want you to drop it in the chat. I want to see your answers. Okay. Alignment. Okay, we see alignment. I see depression. Coaching package. Guys, if you could do anything at all, quantum trance sessions, it has to be something that is a fuck yes. Life and mental health, fitness, feel-good confidence, medieval and nerdy. Lee, my kisses. I remember the kisses. Grief, trauma, spirituality. Amazing. Healing energy blasts. Energy is everything. Absolutely. Ready to wear clothing. Guys, it has to be. I tell them Michelangelo was hot and had a big ticket. You should buy his art. Absolutely. You guys, this is what you need to do. Witchcraft, vintage belly dance, and feminine energy coaching. Exactly. The stuff that comes to you when you're like, oh, what would I do if I had $1 million in the bank? What would I do? And the first thing that comes to your mind is the thing that is going to make you the most money. There's a reason that I asked this question, because the first thing that comes to mind is the thing that is going to make you a fuck ton of money, because it's the thing that you are most excited about. And that takes us to the number one reason why you're not getting engagement on social media, and how to fix your content to make it happen. You are scared of what they're going to think. You're creating content in hopes that you won't ruffle any feathers, right? You're disrespecting who you are in hopes to make everyone else comfortable, right? They don't feel offended, but they don't feel anything else either, because you're just vanilla. And you're trying to emulate the success of other coaches, right? You lose yourself in the process. You forget who the fuck you are. You look at other women and you're like, oh, she's doing this and she's having success. Oh, she just did this and I saw her do this, and this one's doing that, and this one is doing this, and she's launching that, and she said this, and she's doing webinars, and she's doing video series, and she has a Facebook group, and she's doing fucking TikTok, and she's doing Twitter, and she's doing YouTube. And you want to do all the things because you see them doing all the things, and you start to doubt whether your true self is good enough, likable enough, and you start to nip and tuck and blend, and you start to call yourself pretty, and you become a carbon copy before you know it. Because you just don't know who you are anymore. Because you're scrolling all the feeds and you're looking at all the women and you're like, who the fuck am I? Like, what do I do? Do I do YouTube or TikTok or Facebook or Twitter, or do I do email marketing? Do I do webinars? Do I do series? Do I do challenges? Do I do a summit? Like, what do I do? What do I do? What is she doing? What is she doing? What is she doing? What is she doing? What are they doing? And you never stop to ask yourself, what the fuck do I want to do? What the fuck do I want to do? What do I want to do? You're more concerned with Ashley and Betty and Carla. What do you want to do? Because all of these things work. Facebook Live videos work, webinars work, emails work, Twitter works, YouTube works, TikTok works, Instagram works, stories work, Facebook works, group works. All of it works. Well, what do you want to do? You try to guess what people want to hear. This is a good one. I've had so many questions around this. You try so hard to create content that pleases the crowd, right? Like maybe even mommy and daddy on your friends list. I've had this before. Like, I can't post this because my mom. I'm like, you're 40 fucking 5. Get over it. You're a mom. You want to make sure people love it, but do you love it? Do you want to post that? Who knows? Because you forgot that you are the motherfucking expert. And you're shaking in your boots to satisfy the people. And it pisses me off because, you know, I have clients that come to me and they're like, what do you think about my program? And I'm like, you're the expert. I'm not an expert on this. You're the expert. I can tell you about your copy. I can tell you about your marketing. I can tell you about your strategy. I can tell you about your mindset. But I can't tell you about your program because you are the expert on your program. And if you're asking me what I think about your program, then why the fuck are you doing it? You need to claim that you are the motherfucking queen of what you do. Because if you're not sure, nobody else is going to be sure. If I wasn't sure that I am the motherfucking content queen and I know exactly what to do to sell my shit using social media content, then I would have no place selling content fucking courses or courses about selling on social or courses about writing content or courses about whatever to do with content and social media selling. If I didn't know, why would I dare ask people to pay me for it if I'm not sure? If I'm not sure, if me, the creator, is not sure, how the fuck do I expect anybody to buy into it if I am not sure? It's outrageous. If you are not 100% fucking deliriously obsessed with the idea that you are the best fucking thing since sliced bread, when it comes to what you do, you have work to do. Because people feel that. They feel it. It comes off in your energy. It comes off in your posts. It comes off in your lives. It comes off in your webinars. It comes off on Twitter, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, whatever fucking platform you choose. If you are not confident, they will feel it. We're energetic beings. They will feel it. Okay? So I want you to write this down in your notes. I am the magical formula. I've always been the magical formula, and nobody does the things I do like I do them. I am my secret sauce to $1 million empire. Because there is no magical formula, guys. There is no magical formula. There is no secret. There is no... You are the secret. What you know, how you do it, and your confidence in the way that you fucking do this. Your confidence in the fact that you are motherfucking amazing at what you do is the magical formula. There is a bunch of business coaches that teach what I teach. There is a bunch of women who teach about content, who teach about social media. I haven't seen no bitch fucking do a classical portrait of Virgin Mary with her face stuck on it as a meme. I haven't seen no bitch in the coaching industry have a post go viral to the tune of 20,000 shares like I have. That's because nobody does it like I do. And that's because I am motherfucking confident that I am the bee's knees when it comes to this, because I will not teach you a blueprint. I will teach you how to extract the genius that is lying dormant inside of you so you can leverage it to create insane results on social media and to monetize it in a way which makes you feel good. So I'm not going to teach you fucking 5-step formulas because there aren't any. I can teach you strategic tactics, but you need to dig into here and figure out how you're going to be the most confident motherfucker when it comes to what you do. Because that's what sells. The energy, the confidence, the conviction that, you know what, you can go to Sharon. She's never going to massage you like I am. That could have been taken all different ways, but you know, you get the drift. Step number 3, the top mistake behind why you're not filling your programs. And the game changer 2 steps. See, I'm not going to teach you 5-step formulas, but I will teach you 2-step formulas. Client attraction formula that will have your people running for their credit cards. Okay, guys, so this is going to get a bit strategic, right? You have to make the problem clear. When you're selling to people, you need to be very clear on what problem you're solving, right? Because people who are buying things are generally solving a problem. So helping business owners grow their business is not a clear problem. For example, you might as well be helping people feel more human. You must provide a detailed description of the problem and set it into context. So when you're selling your programs, you have to make it super duper motherfucking clear what that person is going to get from it. What problem are you solving? So this is for you if you've been staring at your screen for what seems like weeks trying to write your sales page, but the only thing you've got so far is a button that says buy now and a bunch of white space and 5 empty coffee cups in a circle around your keyboard. So now I know that this program is for me if I don't know shit about fuck about sales pages, right? Very clear. I don't know shit about fuck about sales pages. I need to buy this program to be able to write a sales page. So what you really need to understand is this. Most people don't get sales because people don't understand what they're selling. They don't get it. They don't understand what it means to up-level their spiritual ascension. You have to give them examples. Like you're going to be able to tap into your intuition and download more things from source. I'm not very good at coming up with things on the spot when it comes to like the super woo stuff, even though I have a ton of spiritual clients. But you get the drift. You have to set it into context. What is she going to be able to do, feel, think, change in her life, in context, in situations, so people can think about it and be like, ooh, this would be really great. I would love this. If this happened in my real life, I'd feel so good. Yes. What problem are you solving? Okay. Now, you're not selling a clear result, right? This is important. You have to indicate clear results set into context. So like expansion into a higher consciousness is not a clear result. What does it even mean? You might as well tell me I'm going to get a banana because I don't understand. I don't. And even though I have spent so much time with so many spiritual coaches and service providers and so many spiritual like healers and sidekicks and mediums and also I still, when I hear expansion into higher consciousness, there's so many different ways to interpret that it just doesn't make any sense to me. You might as well tell me you're getting a banana and I'd be like, whoo, what kind of banana? Like, it doesn't make any sense. You have to be very clear. So for example, instead, you're going to become more conscious of your body and your emotions, giving you more insight into what you need to feel, what you need to feel aligned, fulfilled, and at peace with yourself and others. See? That's the kind of thing I mean. So for a problem, for example, if I'm selling a course about attracting clients, I would go and say, if you can't seem to attract clients through social media, no matter what you post, no matter what you say on live video, no matter what kind of offer you put together, nobody is buying, this is for you. So like I'm setting it into context. I'm showing them a situation they're in. They're posting, they're going live, they're putting together different offers, they're discounting, they're doing all different things. Nothing's working, right? So I'm putting it together into context. People then see, ooh, I was in this situation like yesterday. This, yeah, like I need this. Be very, very, very specific. Do 3 to 5 problems that your program solves, 3 to 5, and then 3 to 5 results that you're going to give them. And that is going to make it so much clearer for people and so much easier to understand. And of course, you're not owning the fact that your program is the best thing since eyelash extensions. People buy energy. Again, guys, aside from making 100% sure that you explain the problem that you solve and then the result you facilitate with your offer, you absolutely have to embody the result yourself. You have to own the shit out of the fact that you're offering something bomb as fuck. Nobody does it better than you. You are the expert, the queen, the ruler of this motherfucking space, and they would be fools not to hire you. That's the kind of energy that sells an offer. No less. So tell me in the chat, is this making sense? Like, do you feel it's coming together for you? Like, do you see where I'm headed with this? Like, how to not only like draw the people in, but like when you're selling to them, like how to actually present the offers. Yay. Awesome. Okay. So much sense. Yes. Okay, great. That's good because there's a lot of information here. I just want to make sure that you guys are like following because I have so many things to say. I just need to break it down better and be more clear. Yeah, absolutely. Like you have to treat people like they don't know anything. Like they don't know anything at all. Okay. Because we assume that people don't know anything. We're making it clear. We're treating them like toddlers. They don't know anything. We have to be super clear about all the things. Okay, guys, let's go into my favorite thing, selling, because I know selling is like a huge thing for a lot of people. The number one myth about selling on social media that's been keeping you stuck below 10K months and the secret sauce to sales content strategy that will boost your income. So many women in the space believe that they need to tone it down when it comes to selling, right? So you think that posting once a day and keeping it to like, I have a great program that will help you up level your whatever niche you have, DM for details is enough. It's not. It's going to drown in the noise of thousands of coaches who are selling their miracle formulas, magical secrets, and wisdom drops straight from the ancient spirits of the manatees. Okay? It's going to drown. You cannot fucking do that. You have to understand that there's a fucking load of people on social media making a fucking load of noise every single day. Right? Posting once is not going to do anything for you at all. At all. They will not pay you if they can't see you selling. Okay? They will not pay you if they can't see you selling. I'll give you an example in a second. One of the clients in my membership, I was selling it for, I think, 10 days. When I sell, I sell. I sell like 6 times a day. She saw it on the last day. So if I sell it 4 to 6 times a day, let's just pretend I sold it 4 times a day for 10 days. That's 40 sales posts. And I sent emails every day. That's 10 emails, 10 emails. And I sent, I think 3 emails, 2 emails on the last day and the day before the last. So like 14 emails, 40 sales posts. She saw it, and like that's on my profile. And then I also in my Facebook group, fuck tons of content. She said on the last day, she's like, oh my God, you're selling this? And I'm like, dude, I've been selling this for a while. She's like, I didn't see. And she opted in. So like, I am being extremely fucking serious right here. You have to be selling often and you need to be selling powerfully when you're launching something, that is. There's no excuse. You need to tell them why they need this, what they will get, and how this will change their life, their business, their relationship, their health. Obviously, depending on what you're doing, right? State of mind, whatever you're offering, for the better. Why they cannot afford to miss this. You need to be very blunt. You cannot be like wishy-washy, like, oh, it's really good. Again, it's like you're telling me I'm getting a banana. It's good. And you have to fucking tell me. If you're not getting on sales calls, you're not having conversations with people one-to-one, the place where you essentially sell them into whatever you're selling is either through lives, webinars, emails, and content. They need to understand why the fuck they need to hand over the money. And if you're just like, it's an amazing experience. Oh, you know what? Taking a shit in the morning is an amazing experience. Makes me feel a lot lighter, especially when I'm, having a coffee. It's also an amazing experience. So how is taking a shit different from what you're selling me? Like, they're both amazing experiences, apparently. You need to be very fucking clear. So, again, confident that this offer is the shit. You need to feel like you'd pay for it yourself if someone was selling it to you the way you're selling it to other people. That is how I check in with myself. If someone was selling this to me, would I pay for it? Like, be honest with yourself. Would you pay for it if somebody was selling it to you? You need to be sold on it yourself, and you need to get out there every single fucking day when you're launching. When you're launching, there's no excuse unless you feel really sick and like you're having a shit day and you're like, fuck it, I need to take a day off. I do. I take days off during launches. I've called launches off because I felt sick and wasn't feeling up to it. But like, unless that happens, when you're launching, you're fucking launching. Sell every day, multiple times a day, and sell so unapologetically, so fiercely that they should be thanking you for the opportunity to buy it for such a steal. That is the vibe, the energy, the feel, the confidence that needs to radiate from your content. They thank you. They are fucking welcome for this amazing opportunity. That is the vibe, right? I'm serious. So write this down in your notes. I am a motherfucking business and not a charity organization. I show up, I give massive value, I sell, and I make a fuck ton of money. You need to understand that. Selling is a part of what you do. When you're an entrepreneur, you're a salesperson. I know that everybody demonizes like, oh my God, car salesman. Like, Wanda, we're not living in the fucking 90s anymore. Like, get your head out your ass. When you are a business owner, you're a salesperson because a business sells. It's a fucking dictionary definition. Look it up. Businesses sell products and services for money. It's what businesses do. That's it. That is it, guys. There's no reason for you to feel like selling is anything but service. So this is meant to be step 5, but clearly I did not change that to step 5, but it is. The one sales content strategy that you're scared to use, because you're going to be scared to use this, I guarantee you at first, because I was too, but it makes really good money and it's pretty effortless. So let's dive right into it. Triple scarcity. Limited time, lowest price, new bonus, right? People need a reason to move on your offers. It's psychology. We want what we can't have, right? So if it's going away soon, we're more inclined to jump and get it. It's a very human thing to do. The more unavailable something is, the more desirable it becomes. So don't be scared to create urgency and limitations on your offers, right? Because the reason people use this is because it works. No matter what anybody says, deadlines, limited pricing, limited bonuses, limited spots, one-time only bundles, either you get it now or it's gone forever kind of deals work. When you stick to your damn word, right? Not when you put it back on the market next week. That's when it fucks it all up for you. As long as you're being legit and honest, it makes sense, right? And I want to show you a couple of examples that I actually pulled from Samcart. Oh, let me see. There's a recap next. Okay. So a couple of flash sales that I've done, and this is how it works. You pick a product, short and sweet, simple, flash sales, these bundles. So they don't have to be like big ass courses. They can be basically a couple of trainings. You can pull a couple of Facebook Lives you've done. You can do a couple of like, videos and worksheets, whatever you feel is juicy for your audience, put it in a bundle. And you basically do a limited one-time price for a very limited amount of time. And you can also add like a super bonus, maybe like a worksheet or a cheat sheet or a checklist or an additional training or like a screen share, an audit, like something that you show them that is like extra just this one time around. And you do it from 24 hours to, I think, 3 days. I mean, even 5 days works, Monday to Friday, but like 24 hours, 72 hours, 48 hours, they're short and sweet. And you show up every single day and you communicate that it's one-time only price, only valid for this much time, doors close, and there's a special bonus, and there's amazing training that's packed. You get this, 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 and this. Guys, this shit has made me a lot of money. Like the Content Queen Cash Machine flash sale has made me almost $8,500. And this is like a low-end product. I used to charge like $97 for this, $197 for this. Like, it's not some super like duper expensive thing. Money on Demand Bootcamp, $2,000. Like, these are all I haven't sold a flash sale for longer than like 5 days. Social media superstar flash sale. That was Black Friday. No, that's not this one. This is weird. I thought I had the Black Friday one here. That was over $2,000 for a $97 product. Like, show the fuck up power pack. That's one of the things I saw on flash sale often. That was $97, almost $5,000. Like, these are things that I just literally put out there, and like you don't give access to you. There's a bundle, people buy it, and that's it. Like, that's it. There's no calls, there's no access in a Facebook group, there's nothing. You basically are just going out there. I wanted to show you one specific one. Magnetic as fuck client attraction mega bundle. I remember when my son had to go into the hospital and I was going to do a live launch and I couldn't. I put this together on a hospital bed, literally in a couple of hours, and $1,600. I'll fucking take it. It was like stuff I had put together a couple of days. $1,600 came in just, when I was in the hospital. So these things work really well. And what I need you to understand is that they work really well because there's a limited time price. There's a limited time to buy it. There's a super special bonus, and it's all going the fuck away. Because I never do these flash sales. Like, some of them, I do them cyclically, and it's like they're more expensive if you want to buy them outside of the flash sale, but during the flash sale, there's a special price. Some of them I will add a special bonus that's only available during this time. Some of them I will do like a one-time price, and that only happens like on a Black Friday. Some of them are like a super special bundle that only happens now, and I'm not like, I never sold the mega bundle again, ever. It was like a one-time bundle. So it's the kind of stuff that works. I mean, this, like, I didn't deliver anything. It's just money that comes in and you're like, thank you. I love you. I hope that it, like, you get amazing things from this, and you don't need to do anything else. I think a lot of you could benefit from taking a motherfucking break and delivering your amazing work, taking the money and taking it out. This is what content does. When you create amazing content and people see you and watch your Facebook lives and attend your live trainings and all of that good stuff, that is when they trust you enough to buy products from you. No questions asked. They pay you money. They dive into your trainings, and you don't have to show up. That's why I think that this is something every single one of you needs to incorporate into their business. Okay. Okay. So let's do a quick recap. You learned why you absolutely must dial in and up who you really are in order to grow a big, loyal, obsessed with your content following and sell a lot more shit. Non-negotiable. You have to get naked. Figuratively, of course. And another example of a crazy meme of me as a classical painting that I have done. That was also really successful when it comes to engagement on social. You learned why you're not getting the engagement you hope for and why you're not filling your programs with as many people as you'd like. And another example, and this was also really successful, of a meme that I've done myself. And another one, also a classical painting. These are really, like, it was a series. It was really, like, people love them. You saw that selling on social is not what you thought. And it's now you understand that you need to do it more often. You need to do it with more confidence, and you need to stop giving fucks about what people think in order to be more successful and to bring in more money, right? And you're here today because you're ready to be seen, right? You're ready to be on one of the women you admire and compare yourself to on social media. Like, you're ready to be that bitch. The badass boss with all the money, all the success, all the people gushing over her every word, and all the resources to create more abundance at the snap of a finger. Like, you're done doing all the bullshit. Like, you're ready. You're ready to go. You're ready to be seen. And you want to make money on demand whenever the fuck you decide. However, you do not want to give up your freedom to take a nap in the middle of the day. You do not want to spend your days convincing people on the phone. You do not want to run a circus performance trying to fight clients over in promo threads on Facebook. You are done freaking out over somebody being somebody else. You are done comparing yourself. You are done trying to be like them. You are done trying to pretend that you fit in. You are about to literally rip your eyeballs out just at the thought of trying to fit into this box, and only to create enough money to pay for the necessities. Like, no, you're over it. It's not worth it. Right? So you want a simple solution to creating a consistent flow of clients who are ready to buy from you at any given moment in time whenever you put an offer out there. You're actually like ready for this yesterday. But instead you were told to relax, let it go, visualize it and it will come. Hard sell, get on a million calls, make your feeds your private therapy session in front of the entire internet to be more relatable. You felt frustrated and angry and anxious and lost and bewildered, and you are ready to make a motherfucking change. Because they told you to calm the fuck down and stop caring about money, because otherwise you won't make any. And you covered yourself in lavender and essential oils and crystals, but it kind of didn't fucking work, right? But now is your motherfucking time. Because how long can you wait? It's your time to experience what it feels like when people pay you without saying a single word or asking a single question. Anytime you put out an offer, it's your time to experience what it feels like to have an audience that is ready, money in hand, to pay you money right away when you decide to sell something. It's your time to stop feeling like you need to become somebody else to make money. It's your time to stop doing things that do not feel good to make money. It's your time to stop believing that it has to feel hard, heart-wrenching, and exhausting to make money. It's your time to finally become wealthy, abundant, powerful, recognized, and admired, the woman, entrepreneur, and authority, because that is who you are, okay? And it's time the world sees you. And it's time you are seen and lavishly compensated for all the hard work that you have done. And it's time for you to do this using a framework that will not put you in a box, shame you for who you are and for who you are not, or force you to change what you believe in. And it's time to do this using a system that has worked for hundreds of women just like you, who want to follow their own path to success, yet want a reliable strategy to lean on to get them there. Like, because we're done hearing that it's all about believe and it will happen, because it won't unless you fucking do the work. And nothing I've shared with you today is theory or ideas. Like, these are all the things me and my clients have done to grow our audiences and engagement, sell out launches, programs, memberships, double and triple incomes, hit first and next 5-figure months, pay off debt, take care of families, create steady stream of clients, and most importantly, create reliable sources of income to support kids, to support careers, to support families, to support dreams. This is what this does, right? This is what this does. And I don't have any advantages or special skills. I don't have any secret tool or access to expensive resources. I have a system that works, and I have determination, and I don't stop until I fucking get what I want. And if I can do this, like you saw in my fucking story, that was pretty damn up and down, you can too. So I want to introduce you to Presence to Profit. And I'm so fucking excited because this is what has been birthed from the 6 years that I have been in this space, and all the things that I have done, and all the things that I have experienced, and all the things that I have put together. This is basically the baby, and all my know-how and all the knowledge and all the things that I have learned along the way are poured into this signature signature program of mine. And it is the complete framework behind creating a cult social media following filled with people who are obsessed with what you have to say and ready to buy what you have to sell. Okay? So this is the first live program I have launched since June, I think, because this has been coming and being birthed for quite a while. And this is the most robust program that I have ever created. And this is going to be probably one of the only 2 programs that I will be offering as a coach, as a business owner from now on. And you guys are the first people on this planet who actually have seen this, because nobody else has and nobody else will. This will not be shown anywhere else. Nobody else will have access to this. Nobody else will know that this exists. You guys are the first people to see this live. Okay? So I just want to show you what you have the opportunity to get in on as the first people ever live with me if you get into the Presence to Profit Life program. So this is an experience, because this is where we come together and I will teach you how to create an incredible online presence that will monetize into amazing profits if you put what I teach to work. Okay, I have done this with almost over 800 women at this point, and the women who put this stuff to work get incredible results. I have tons and tons of testimonials to prove it, tons of women who can come forward and talk about the amazing results they've gotten. This stuff simply works, and everything that I have seen work is poured into this program. So when you purchase this program during the period that it's being promoted on the pre-sale, which is what I'm doing right now, starting today, this is what you will receive. So number 1, a 3-week intimate group coaching pre-work experience. So next week we have Thanksgiving, right? Next week we have Thanksgiving. So we are going to start the week following, December 3rd, until December 17th. So that's the last week before Christmas. That's 3 weeks. We have a group coaching call every single week. So December 3rd, then we have one the week after, and then December 17th, around visibility, mindset, online branding, messaging. And when I launch this again, not on a pre-sale, but like an actual launch, nobody's going to get that. This is just you guys, right? This is just you guys. And we get together on these calls and we talk about fear. We talk about stories, bullshit stories, holding back. We talk about why you're scared to post. We talk about why you're scared to come forward and own your shit. We talk about being consistent. We talk about procrastination. We talk about fear of judgment, criticism, rejection. We talk about unraveling the bullshit stories, peeling away the layers so you can step the fuck forward and finally start expressing your truest self on social media to build that amazing social media presence that will draw in the people who are totally obsessed with you. And you're going to get homework every single week from me where I will ask you to either go live or post something scary or send a scary email so that you, under my wings, start to really get out there and show up and practice what I preach. And I will be right by your side doing the same things. I will be, like I always do, going live and posting, doing the same stuff. We will be doing it together in an intimate group. Everybody's going to be doing the same thing. We're going to have a private Facebook community. We're going to be sharing what we did. We're going to be posting what we did. Everybody's going to be cheering each other on. We're going to be on each other's lives. Everybody's going to be doing the work together to prep you for the strategy part. We're going to be diving into all the mindset stuff. We're going to be diving into your messaging. We're going to be diving into your brand. We're going to be diving into who the fuck you are. We're going to be diving into, like, do you want to do what you're doing? Do you want to do something else? Like, what would you actually want to do? Are you happy with what you're doing? Are you happy with your brand? Are you happy with your messaging? Are you happy with your niche? Are you happy with your clients? Do you want to fire somebody? We are going to be uprooting your entire fucking business if we need to make you feel like the empowered motherfucking queen that you are, so that you feel when time comes in 2021, when the new year fucking starts, like you are going to take on the motherfucking world. And the pre-work starts in December. So you are absolutely fucking ready, right? Okay. Then you get 5 modules taught live on Zoom, right? So this kicks off Monday, January 4th. So first we start with the pre-work. That is right at the beginning of December. And then when we're done with the pre-work, we have Christmas. Christmas flies by. We go right into the course. So you get 5 live modules. I teach them live on Zoom, and they have a Q&A at the end. And of course, you get the calls, the replays, you get the notebooks with the whole module that I'm going to teach you. And we go through the whole strategy thing. So you get the 3 foundations of creating content that builds a cult following and consistent cash. You get building your audience from scratch with authentic content that turns strangers to forever followers. So we're going to talk about building your audience. We're going to talk about attracting the right clients with magnetic as fuck content marketing. We're going to talk about the secret sauce to creating sales content that makes bank. And we're going to talk about mastering the zero fucks given mindset to stay in your power as you're doing all of this and create truly authentic content that your people are obsessed with. So we're going to talk about comparison-itis. We're going to talk about staying consistent. We're going to talk about how to maintain the momentum as you are attracting clients, as you're selling, as you are building your audience. So I'm going to walk you through the entire process, even if you're starting from zero, how to create the foundation, how to build your audience, how to get in front of the right people, how to attract your clients, how to sell to your clients, and how to master your mindset throughout all of it. Okay? And then on top of this, you also get 5 bonus mini course bundles. So you get the bulk of the course, the 5 modules taught live on Zoom. You get the entire pre-work, which is group coaching calls on Zoom with me. And then you also get mini course bundles, which are going to be so helpful because there's so much good stuff in here. You get the Facebook Famous bundle, which is your A to Z guide on using Facebook to monetize your online presence without spending money on ads, right? And there's creating a profile that's profitable. You've got the group growth formula that will help you grow your Facebook group. You've got cracking the algorithm, like hacks to get more exposure. You've got 15-minute profile makeovers, and you've got a secret behind a magnetic Facebook Live. So these are all video trainings, and you get that as a bonus. You get a 6-figure social media schedules bundle. So this is how to sell different types of offers using social media content marketing. And it includes what to write, what to focus on, time frames, and example schedules when you're selling a membership, a one-to-one, a flash sale, a mastermind, group coaching, and an online course. So if you want to sell a membership, you go in, you look, okay, what kind of content do I need to create? What do I need to focus on in my content? What kind of time frame do I need to look at if I'm promoting it with content? And then example schedules for my content. So literally, it is kind of like a blueprint. Want to do a flash sale? What do I focus on in the content? What's the time frame? Example schedules. You basically get I take you by the hand and show you how to launch each of these offers on social media with content, and I have successfully launched all of these, right? You also get the social media supercharger bundle, which is basically lots of prompts and templates, like 30 posts that will grow your audience, attract the right clients, and make sales from your social media feeds. And 20 call to action prompts that get your people to take action, 99 questions to get your people talking, grow your engagement and your reach, and then 7 power words for effective content, instant, free, limited, now, final, last, exclusive, deal, all these things that you can use to really up your game in your content marketing that will get people to pay attention. All these things are going to be yours. So you can just basically be like, oh, I don't know what to post. Open a template, 30 posts that grow your audience. Okay, here's what I'm going to post. 20 calls to action. Like, I don't know what to do for my call to action. Open the prompts. Here you go. This is what you're going to do. So these are really going to help you supercharge your content when you're really lost for things like, I don't know what to post. I don't know what to do for a CTA. Like, I don't know what question to ask in my Facebook group. This is going to help you move your content forward. Okay. And then we have the Focus Formula, which is the bundle number 4. And this is going to help you figure out your brand basics to help you create powerful as fuck content. So these are 4 videos. They're going to help you figure out who you are and what you want to do, nailing your niche in 20 minutes. They're going to help you identify your focus clients and figure out what you want to sell. This is something my clients go through over and over and over again. Every time they like switch directions, change what they're doing, like they want to do something else. This is something that literally has helped me tune into, like, is it, what I'm doing, is it right? Is it wrong? Like, do I want to change directions? Like, I really have to go back to my ideal client. Like, I'm not sure that I'm really like speaking to her right now. This is the branding basics for a 6-figure online brand. This stuff is the bee's knees, and my clients really love going back, especially the 20-minute niche training. Like, that is like one of the best things in the world. So you get to have this, you get to dig in. This is an instant access bundle, the Focus Formula. You get access to that right away. And you get to basically go back and figure out, like, I forgot for a second there who I am. I need to go listen to that training and like feel empowered and like literally dive into, like my mindset stuff, or like figuring out what you want to sell. Like, I don't know what I want to sell. Let me listen to that. So this is going to be really helpful. And then number 5, this is like one of my best selling boot camps. And of course, some of you will be ready to start selling really quickly. So Money on Demand is a boot camp that's going to help you create fast cash, easiest offers. And it's going to help you create them really quickly. It's going to walk you through creating the offers. It's going to walk you through creating marketing to attract people to those specific offers. And then the exact strategy blueprint for fast cash. I'm just going to walk you through how to launch these offers. There's also example launch schedules for fast cash injections, like literally day by day. I've got a 3-day launch, a 5-day launch, I think, and a 10-day launch. And I walk you through like what to post, how often to post, how many posts, all those things are in there. You also get 5 simple and 5 fun offers that you can launch quickly to bring in the cash now. So like I'm literally walking you through exactly what you can launch right now to bring in the cash. I'm telling you what the offer is. I'm telling you how much you can charge for it, like what kind of pricing you can look at, like all the things, right? So this course is like, I think I've got 100 clients in this course right now. This is something that has made people money like this. It's so good. And you get it as a bonus. It's an instant access bonus. And you're going to fucking love it. It's amazing. And there's also a fast action bonus for the people who are actually here. So if you buy live on the webinar, you will get a free 90-minute one-to-one session with yours truly. And it's the 2021 Audience Growth Accelerator. So if you buy on the webinar, you will get a 90-minute session with me. We'll sit down and I'm going to help you figure out your entire 2021 strategy when it comes to showing up, social media, which platforms, like which direction, messaging, everything that you're thinking of doing in terms of showing up, growing your audience. If you want to start a podcast, if you want to start a new social media channel, if you want anything you want to do that is going to get you out there in front of more of the right people, get you more sales, get you more exposure, we're going to sit down and map all of it out during that 90-minute session. Normally, for something like this, you'd be looking at about $500 to work with me and go through all these things. If you buy on the webinar, you're going to get it for free. Okay, so the special pre-sale pricing for this course is a total mind-blowing thing, because normally this course is going to be $1,497, but on the pre-sale you get to save $500 and grab it for $997, or just 4 monthly payments of $297 for all of it. right? For the 3-week pre-work with the 3 coaching calls that we're going to have before Christmas, starting December 3rd, for the 5 live modules where we have 5 calls where I walk you through everything live, for the 5 bundles, and if you buy live on the webinar, for the one-to-one social media intensive where I help you figure out your entire strategy for 2021, right? So for all of that stuff, and of course, there's going to be a Facebook group in it as well, right? We have a private Facebook community, all of that good stuff. You get to have it because you're part of the few people that have seen this first for just $997 or 4 monthly payments of $297, right? So that's $500 of savings. And if you buy on the webinar, then you also get a one-to-one with me. So it's a pretty damn fucking cool offer. So when you purchase now, this is how it works, right? So this is important because it's a pre-sale. The actual course, right? So the live modules start on January 4th, which is like the first Monday after New Year's. But like I said, the pre-work starts December 3rd, right? So we have this week, next week is Thanksgiving. And then the week after, right, when Thanksgiving is over, I think December 3rd is, it's exactly 2 weeks from now. So a week from now, we've got Thanksgiving, and then December 3rd is a Thursday. That's when we start, and we start the pre-work. I'll probably open the Facebook group up on Monday. I'll probably open it up on Tuesday, December 1st, the Facebook group, right? And we'll have a call on the 3rd. And we're going to dive right in, right? So you get access to me from December. We're going to do all the mindset work, all the prep work, all the groundwork. We break up for Christmas, and then we dive right into the live course and the modules starting in January. So you basically get access to me from December 1st until the end of the first week in February, right? So we have, and obviously we have a break for Christmas until New Year's, but you basically have like December, January, and a week of February. You have the whole life course, you have the pre-work, you have 5 bundles, of which I think 2 or 3 of these bundles you get instant access to. The rest you're going to get access within about a week or 2. I'm dropping them all in. You're going to get access to all of them before Christmas. That's for definite. Money on Demand is instant access. Fuck Yes Formula is instant access. And the rest of the 3 bundles, they're going to be dropped in by December 1st, right? So you go into the group, you get access to everything, and instant access you get to Money on Demand and to Fuck Yes Formula. And if you buy now, you also get an intensive with me. So we sit down, we plan out your entire 2021, right? And you can start today for $297, right? So that's like insane. And nobody gets that. Like, this is the pre-sale price, and it's only for you guys. Okay, so this is my last slide. Great. So, like, do you guys have any questions? Yeah. Okay, so the pre-sale is going to be on until, okay, I'm going to check the sheet because there's questions. So let me just hop into the question sheet. The pre-sale is going to be on until Wednesday, which is November 25th. So that's like the last day before Thanksgiving. So that's when the pre-sale ends and all of this goes away, right? Hold on, you guys. I'm getting into, hold on. I'm getting into the sheet, and I'm going to answer these questions for you now. Just a second. Okay, what we're covering for the 5 weeks. I'll show you guys the slide. Okay, week 1 is foundations, right? Week 1 is foundations. So going over creating content that builds a cult following and creates consistent cash. I don't know if you guys can see this, but I have a very, very like, can you see it? No, I'm just going to talk you through it. So we're going to talk about showing up and being seen. So owning who you are and what you're here to do. We're going to talk about sympathizing, shocking, and seducing your audience. So showing your true colors and wooing your people. We're going to talk about selling, aka you're here to sell. So stop apologizing and go get the money. So like it's like a 3-part framework of what you have to do. Show up and be seen, sympathize, shock, and seduce. And we're going to talk about selling. So it's like a very like kind of, we're going to walk into the foundation of what it takes to create a cult following and consistent cash. So it's a very foundational module. The first week, I'm going to walk you through what you actually have to do to kind of ease you into it. Week 2, we're going to be talking about messaging that attracts the right people to your audience. We're going to be talking about 7 types of scroll stopper posts that increase engagement, shares, and reach. We're going to be talking about consistency, so the key to growing a loyal following and a profitable online brand. And we're going to be talking about examples of audience growth visibility plans. So you're going to get a plan from me, like a 30-day plan, where I'm going to give you this plan and I'm going to be like, here's 30 days. If you do this, you will increase your engagement, your reach, your audience. You'll probably get more clients. This is what you could do. Go and fucking do it while we're together live, right? So week 2 is all about building your audience. Week 3 is how to attract the right clients with magnetic as fuck content marketing. So we're talking about leading with the solution. So getting clear on what problem your program solves for people. We're talking about the ingredients behind content that attracts the clients. We're talking about how to use pain points and outcomes. We're talking about how to talk about problem solving and results in your content to get people to buy from you. We're talking about 3 types of client attraction posts that will sell out your offers every time. We're talking about what if they're not buying? What if they're not buying? The 3 most common reasons why your program is not filling and how to fix them with content makeovers. So we're going to go into troubleshooting, okay? Week 4, we're talking about sales mindset. So the non-negotiable element of successful social media selling begins between your temples, right? We're going to talk about the 3 elements of the perfect and profitable sales post. I'm going to walk you through how to write a really good sales post. We're going to talk about successful selling on live video, right? We're going to talk about captivating calls to action. We're going to talk about what if it's not converting? The 3 most common reasons why your sales content is not making sales and how to fix them with content makeovers. So we're going to do content makeovers, like how to change your content so it sells. We're going to test it. We're going to see how it works. I've had my clients come to me and say, this is not working. I can't sell my stuff. And then we do a content makeover. They go and they get more clients. They fill their programs. We're going to do that. Okay. And then module 5 is mastering the 0 fucks given mindset to stay in your power and create truly authentic content that your people are obsessed with. So we're going to go with dealing with fear of judgment, criticism, and rejection. So how to express yourself fully and freely when you're terrified it's going to kill your business and your connections. We're going to talk about comparisonitis. So like how to snap out of the scroll and judge and compare habit. What to do when you've fallen into that trap already. Like how to move forward if you feel like you're never going to be good enough versus other women. We're going to talk about dealing with drama, so how to handle haters and naysayers and good advice and keyboard warriors with grace and integrity and minimal expenditure of your precious time and energy. We're going to talk about creating content when you're not inspired, so how to find your way of creating content when you don't have the flow. And then consistency, how to keep showing up for better or for worse, in sickness and in health, to keep growing your following, even when it gets hard, even when you don't want to, even when you're scared, even when you're bored and pissed and PMSing and literally done. Okay? That's what we're going through. I hope that made it a lot clearer. Yay! Hi guys. So excited to have you. Woo! Awesome. Amy's in for Presents to Profit. Woo! Stephanie is in. Marianne is in. Hi guys. Oh my goodness. I'm so happy. Jules is going to send you a link to get in on the program. So happy, you guys. Welcome. Okay, I'm going to take a look at your questions. I promise. I have the beautiful Jules sent me. Okay, I don't know what I stand for and my mind is blank. This is exactly what we're going to cover in the pre-work. So when we jump into the pre-work, what we're going to do is come December 1st, I'm going to open the Facebook group and we are going to figure the fuck out what you guys want. You don't have to know what you want for this course. You don't have to know what you want. You don't have to know what you stand for. You get to be as confused. You get to be as messy. You get to be as like, what the fuck is this about? Like, what am I even fucking doing here? You get to just come in and be like, Eva, like, I don't know anything. Like, please fucking help. And those 3 weeks before Christmas, we're going to be like, okay, bitch, what do you want? What do you stand for? Like, I don't know. Okay. What makes you excited? I don't know. Okay. So like, what do you want to do? If like you could do anything, if you could earn anything, we're going to dig. We're going to dig. We're going to have conversations. We're going to really dive into like, you know what? Fuck everybody. Fuck everything. Let's just really focus on you. Let's just really think about what you want. Let's just really get into the vibe of like, you know what? If you could have anything in this life, what would it be? I'm going to make you dream fucking big. I'm going to make you fucking forget everything you've been taught and everything you've been told so you can finally pursue what you want. Because I believe that you get to have that. You can come as confused and as fucked up and as like rock bottom as you want. Because this course is for you to finally understand that all we need to make you successful is you. And your open mind and your willingness to work, okay? I'm not super woo. I'm in the other category. I'm afraid to woo because my father, who has custody of my child, is super Christian. And if I piss him off, he won't let me see her. Okay, I totally understand that. I've had a lot of people who are actually like, I have women in my coaching membership who are like afraid as fuck because they're afraid that the teachers in the school are going to see that they're woo and they're going to go to social services. They're afraid that, you know, their families are going to go ape shit. Like one of the women had like her mom see that she's in the Wealthy Boss Witch Sisterhood, which is my membership. And she was like petrified that she's going to be judged and maybe like even shunned from the family. There's a lot of things that women are scared of. And when it comes to kids, I'm a mom and I get that. What I want to say is this: we're never going to do anything that you feel is going to be harmful to you or your kids, because kids are everything. But what we're not going to do is we're not going to let fear lead. We're going to do everything that feels good to you, but we're not going to give in to fear. And I'm going to help you figure out what is fear and what is intuition. Okay? I'm not a coach. I provide services. Does triple scarcity work the same? Yes, it works for everybody. It doesn't matter if you're a coach or a service provider. It works for anything that you're selling. If you are selling things on the internet, that is going to work. What do you post when you're not selling or launching? Whatever the fuck I want. It's the most beautiful thing. I'm going to talk about what I feel like talking about, obviously related to my business, because I do stay on topic, but I'm also going to share some stuff in my private life. I'm going to share some stuff that I feel like sharing. I'm going to share my thoughts on the world. I'm going to share my thoughts on things that matter to me. But yeah, I'm just going to like keep it really, you know, free flow. What app are you using for these mem images? Honestly, I'm using PicMonkey to put them together, but for these images, hold on, I'm gonna tell you. And just a reminder, guys, that when I finish answering the questions, the timer is going to end and the one-to-one session with me is going to go away. So if you want all the things in this course, you need to get your butt in before I finish answering the questions, because it's all going to go away once I'm done. So like if you want a one-to-one with me, like time is, of the essence. Just wanted to remind you. Easy Snap. You can download it on iOS, and I don't know about Android, but you can download it on iOS for sure. It's called Easy Snap. Okay. Not sure it's okay to ask here, but just don't answer if not. Okay, so I will be doing a fuck ton of online business courses, how to blueprints, how to sales page mindset and alignment, how to go live stream, how to create online courses, and so on. I have an app planned for now. What is better, you reckon? Launching them as I create them and then leave them on my site for people to buy or make, or launch bundles and then once in a while launch new and take some off the shelf? I would launch them as I create them and then leave them on the site. And if you want to sell bundles as special offers, I would sell bundles of special offers. Because the thing with bundles is bundles are really great to sell on like a flash sale or like a special deal, or like a Black Friday or like a holiday bundle or like a New Year's bundle. Bundles are really good for like seasonal stuff, special price, limited time offer, seasonal offering, like a new moon ritual bundle, or like a New Year's kind of like resolution bundle, or like I'm just making shit up right here. But like bundles are really amazing when it comes to creating limited time offers that are also like really seasonally rooted. And I think that like that's what I would do. So I would just create them as you like launch them, make them available, and then mix and match the things inside of bundles and put them in special offers, and really play with that seasonality, because seasonality is fucking amazing. Is this program a good fit for people who have been in business for a while? Oh, fuck yeah. This program is a good fit for people who are like at the beginning of their journey. And it's a good fit for people who are in business for a while, but like you want to go to the next level. Because I work with people who are into the 6 figures as well. And I work with people who are like building up to the 5K months, to the 10K months. But I also have clients who have surpassed like $100,000 years. It really is a matter of like, what do you want, right? Do you want to really create the kind of following where people are obsessing over your content, sharing out your content? You have tons of comments. People come into your world and are like, oh my God, like I have people coming into my world regularly and they just buy something from me right away. Like I don't talk to them. I don't even know who they are most of the time. They go and pay me money. If that's what you're looking for, because you're done with like calls and talking and convincing, and you want to go to the next level of ease, because as a 6-figure entrepreneur, I know like the next step for you is probably not like, I don't know how to make money. It's kind of like, I want to make money, but it has to be easier. It has to be simpler. It has to be more hands off, because what I am getting into is now like more passive income, where like you have a simple funnel set up and people see you, they like opt into a freebie and they buy the offer that comes after, and it just generates you money. As you grow your audience, more people are opting into your stuff and more money is coming in on autopilot. It just really like makes it easier, because the better you are at content, the better you are at growing your audience, the more reach you have, the more people come into your world, and the more people then buy your stuff, the more passive income comes in, and it's easier to kind of like scale your business financially. So yeah, the answer is yes, absolutely. Okay, guys, I'm on my last question. So when I answer this, the chance to get the one-to-one with me goes away. So just like letting you know, when I'm done with the question, the timer is going to go by and then you can't get the one-to-one session. So just a reminder, it's a one-to-one session. It's the Audience Growth Accelerator. We're going to sit the fuck down. The session is going to be either on Voxer or Zoom audio recorded. And we're going to go over what the fuck you want to do with your social media presence, how you want to show up, how you want to be seen, what you're struggling with, what you're thinking for 2021, where you want to be seen, which platform you want to use, what kind of content you want to create. We're going to sculpt you as the motherfucking queen of what you do. We're going to create that strategy. We're going to get you the fuck out there. You're going to start implementing now in December. I don't care. Like, you're starting now. So it's like a kick in the ass that you need to start early, because like, I know everybody's talking about like 2021. I start now. We're starting now. You're starting to build now. You're building now. You're making it now, so that in January, you're already reaping rewards and you're making a fuck ton more money. Okay? Okay, last question. This sounds amazing. My problem is I don't have the experience to match what I want to do. I'm currently settling for what I can get people to pay me for. Okay, well, see, here's the thing. When I would need more info on this, it would be really helpful. I am a true believer in that I don't offer and I don't do things that I haven't personally achieved and done, right? So if I haven't made money through content marketing, then I'm not going to teach content marketing. If I haven't made money through webinars, I'm not going to teach about making money with webinars. If I haven't, you get the gist, right? If you want to do something and teach something, you have to embody it first, because A, integrity, and B, because you just fucking have to, right? Because it's just the right thing to do, because how can you teach something if you haven't done it? So my take would be, let's get you there. Let's get you to do it. Let's get you to fucking do it if you want to, if it's your desire, if it's something that is so exciting to you and so desirable to you, let's get you there. Let's get you to fucking do it. And then you can start teaching it. Nothing is impossible, guys. Nothing is impossible. I was posting about 11-day-old bunnies in 2017, and it's 2020, and my content has made me $250,000. So from 11-day-old bunnies to $250,000 with content, because I fucking decided. Nothing is impossible. You get to make that decision, you get to pull the trigger, and you get to do it. And I am a really good fucking coach when it comes to kicking ass and having people take action and having people really show the fuck up for themselves, believe in themselves, and remembering who the fuck they are. Right? I don't play around. When you're in my programs, I don't play around. You're going to do the work. You're going to show the fuck up for yourself. You are going to have results when you put in the work, because what I teach works. It just fucking does. There's no way that you cannot have results if you have clarity, you have consistency, and you're going to show up with confidence and you're going to do the work. It's going to fucking happen, right? It is going to fucking happen, right? So I don't want you to settle. I don't want you to sit here and think it's impossible. I want you to fucking quit the bullshit. I want you to get clear on what you want. I want you to go fucking get it, embody it, and then go and fucking teach it, because life is too short, guys. It's too short for excuses. It's too short for bullshit. It's too fucking short for all the stupid stuff we tell ourselves. I want you to understand. You can have whatever the fuck you want. Again, 11-day-old bunnies and only Jules, out of pity, I am sure, liking that post, to $250,000 since June 2019, because that's when I started selling courses with social media content. It doesn't take that much. With a toddler, with postpartum depression, with anxiety, with my son has epilepsy, with lots of hospital, lots of ER visits. Guys, it really doesn't take that much. It's work, it's dedication, but you can fucking do it, okay? Okay, let's mark that question as answered. And the timer is done. Okay, I think I'm done. Yeah, all the questions are answered. Okay, let me just pop into the chat. Awesome. Erin, I am so happy to have you. Oh my God. That is so amazing. Kiana, if you need the 90-minute intensive, please DM me on Facebook and we can talk about setting up an intensive. Okay? Awesome. Mala! Yay! Christine, I am so happy to have you guys. Welcome. This is incredible. So good. Shiara, Melissa. Yay! Kayla. Guys, I am so fucking excited. Mary Ann. Okay, this is so cool. This is so, so, so cool. Erin, I've missed working with you too. I am so happy. And especially now that you have your skincare membership, that is like the best thing in the world. Oh my God. I cannot wait to dive into that. Like, this is the best thing. Oh my God. Oh my God. Erica! Oh my goodness. Yay! So happy to hear it. Woo! This is gonna be the most amazing group of women. Oh my goodness. This is so cool. Guys, I am like seriously dying here. I can't even. Yes, Erica, this is amazing. Yay! Guys, I'm so, so, so happy. Erin, I can't. You have to tell me everything about this membership because I'm going to die. Erica, I'm so excited to work with you. Guys, I'm speechless. I'm mind blown. I'm so, so happy. I'm so excited. Krista, yeah, Jules is telling me to shut the hell up now. And I listen to Jules. Krista, I am so excited to have you back in my world. I cannot even. Krista is a boss witch, you guys. She's so amazing. Yeah, Jules, I have Jules on my phone here because Jules. This wouldn't have happened because of Jules, guys. Jules is an angel. I fucking love this woman. She's amazing. Okay, guys, thank you for being here. I truly, sincerely hope this was helpful. I hope you got everything you need out of this to really move you forward, and that it was really something that will help you show up, sell, attract clients, get on social media, and believe in yourself. I really, 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 really do. Thank you so much, Claire. You have until Wednesday, end of day, to get into this pre-sale. So have a think about it. Wednesday, end of day, Eastern. Still have time to think about it. Still have time to watch the replay. Still have time to get the information. If you have any questions at all, please send me a message. I'm here. I'm happy to chat with you, answer any questions that you may have. Again, thanks so much for being here. I appreciate every single one of you. I hope you have a beautiful evening, or morning or day. It's been 2 hours I've been talking. I'm just oh, I'm so excited. Thank you so much, and sending you so much love. And I will talk to you guys soon. Thank you, guys.